Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. It's been a while. So I'm putting this little bit in the front of a video that I actually forgot that I had. I probably recorded this next bit probably like 2 months ago, and I was like, I wonder what happened to that video. I should edit it and put it up. And I went looking for it and I found it, and it was already edited. So I was like, oh, I better upload that. But this little bit is just to sort of check in and say hello. Yes, it's been a while since I've recorded anything, to be honest with you. The studio's being moved, so I'm in the process of rearranging and organising all of that. But essentially, I've just had the worst couple of months of my life, I swear. I've been really depressed, really down. I haven't had the motivation to do anything. I quit my job. I haven't had the motivation to do anything, let alone anything with videos. So that's why I haven't uploaded any videos. I'm still really fragile at the moment, but you know, I'm seeing a counsellor, and Mick's been incredible, and Pepper's here. She's now just sitting on my lap. Hello. So yeah, I'm on the mend. I've got a few ideas. I just need to find the motivation to actually film videos. So yeah, and also not working, it's going to be hard to be buying things and, you know, things for videos and stuff like that. So we'll just see how we go. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video that's coming up. Again, apologies for no content for so long. Thank you for understanding. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today, I'm sure you can see by the title, I'm doing my makeup collection video with a little bit of a twist. I thought I'd make it a bit more fun and put all the stuff on my face. Is that an absolutely mad idea? Yes, it is. Am I going to do it? Yes, I am. So, I'm going to start with primer. I have this little primer here. Actually, I'll wait. This is an eye primer. I'll wait and put that with the rest of my eye primer. Right. Under foundation stuff, primer. I need to get my stuff together. Give me a second. Okay, so I've got all my primers together, and I will say that I'll show you all of my products, but I'm only going to use the ones that are already open. So stuff like this foundation isn't open, so I'm going to show you it, but I'm not going to open it because I'm not ready to use it yet. So primers, I have the Game of Thrones primer, which I think is actually empty. That can go in the bin. I have my current favourite. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Primer. I'm not going to rub anything in or like blend anything out yet. I'm going to do that all at once. I have the Essence Prime Studio Protecting Skin Perfecting Primer. I have the Mode Hydrating Primer. It smells like sunscreen. Strange. I have the Maybelline Face Studio Prime Hydrating Primer. And lastly, another Maybelline Face Studio Primer. This is Protecting Primer with SPF 8. Right, now let's rub it in. Okay, so now for under foundation stuff, I have this. This is the Wet n Wild Coverall Concealer Palette. I'm going to pop all of these shades on. I need a brush. Got a brush. I'm going to use the red under my eyes. Oh, this is getting so dry. My brushes. I put off washing my brushes before I do this video because they're going to be so gross after I do this video. I'm going to put a bit of the a bit of the green one just on my cheeks, just to get rid of some redness. I'm going to put a bit of the highlight shade on my highlighting points. I might need a clean brush. And lastly, I'm going to use a bit of the concealer shade, probably just around my nose. Alright, and that is done. I think we're going to get into the fun part now, because There's a lot of foundation. Please excuse my hair, by the way. It's getting quite long, and it's a bit gross at the moment. I need to wash it tonight, and then I'm dyeing it blue, so keep in tune for that. Right, foundation. Let's just start with this one. Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in the shade FO2. Not going to be putting too much on because there's a lot to go on. This. I've got 3 of these Maybelline Dream Urban Cover in 3 different shades. I think this is from that makeup challenge I did. I think I used the lighter shade, which is 112 Natural Ivory. That's my normal colour. Oh my god. Yeah, let's pop some on. I quite like the applicator on these as well. It can get a little bit messy, but oh well. Right, I've also got 120 Classic Ivory, which is, does alright. Oh, I've got it going everywhere. I'm not using a mirror, if you can't tell, and it's not exactly working too well for me, but that's okay. I feel like I've got dog hair or brush hair stuck to me. Ugh. And I've got 115 Ivory. Right, I've also got, you already saw this one, this is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation in the shade MW2. It's not open, so I'm not using it. I've got this one, which is technically a concealer, but it's obviously too dark for me. This is a Maybelline Mask Conceal Camouflage and Concealer, I almost said tequila, in the shade 40 Medium, so I'm going to use that here. Just put a little bit on because it's a bit dark for me. Oh god, I'm glad I wore this t-shirt because I don't care what happens to it, and I knew I'd get everything all over it. Right, I don't think I've opened this one. Let me have a look. There's a bit of seal on it. I don't think I've used this one, so I'll leave it be. This is the Skin Physics Colour Foundation No More BB Cream with SPF 30 in the shade Almond. Ooh, I'm knocking everything over, bloody hell. I've got this one by Australis. This is their Stay Put Longwear Foundation in the shade, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, Ivory. Is this the one with the, oh, it's got the little, it's like a, oh, I don't know how to explain it unless it's supposed to be a pump, but it's not. Let me, oh, okay, there is a pump. My bad. Right, and I've got 2 Rimmel ones. I have the Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. Always got to give these ones a shake, but that's okay. This is in the shade 010 Light Porcelain. Which one's this? This one's on the spongy applicator. Oh, just feels nice on my skin, the applicator. And then this one, same again, although, hang on, no, it's by Rimmel, but this is their Matte Perfecting Invisible Coverage SPF 20 Foundation in the shade 102 Light Nude. There we go. And that's all of my foundations. Where's my brush? Let's go. Let's go. It doesn't feel very nice, not gonna lie. Bear with me. I'm gonna go find my other like liquidy products that I need to use before powder. I've just realised I've forgotten one of my foundations, which I actually have used before, but I mean, it's a BB cream. You're not going to see it. It's the Garnier Skin Active BB cream in Nude Effect with SPF 15, and it's a universal shade. There we go. Let me put all these away now. Obviously, if I was normally doing my makeup, I would blend it down my neck, but this is coming straight off, and this is just for a bit of fun, so it can stay like that. Right, concealer. I only have 2 at the moment. I have the Australis Fresh and Flawless Conceal and Contour in the shade Ivory. And I have the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour in the shade C02. How did I get foundation up here? How did I do that? Is it even? I don't even know. I'm using, by the way, I'm using the Revolution one in my everyday thing. Right, before we powder, we've got a cream highlighter to use. This is the Wet n Wild Makeup Stick Highlighter in the shade When the Nude Strikes. I don't really like this product. Like, it's a really like natural sort of thing. Like, it's almost like it's not my shade, and it's because my foundation is a bit dark at the moment, it's definitely not showing up as much as it usually would. But yeah, there's that. I also have a liquid blush. This is the Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade You Got Me Blushing. It's a bit dark for me, so I use it sparingly. Though I really do like the product. Right. Powder. First off, the only loose powder. Oh, I feel like I've got hair all over me. Oh my god. Loose powder. This is the one I have. This is the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. I'm just going to use that to bake under my eyes a little bit. Right, while that is baking, loose press powders. I have a couple of these Rimmel Stay Matte ones. I've got Silky Beige. Nice. Almost sort of my everyday one, but at the moment I'm using the transparent one. I keep applying it like I'm putting, like it's the only layer. Okay, I have the Australis Fresh and Flawless Press Powder in the shade Light Beige. And I'm even going to use a little powder puff that goes with it because I didn't use that when I tested the product. Right, and the last one I have is a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 220 Natural Beige. I'm also just going to dust off the baking powder. Right, done. Let me get my stuff together and I will be back. Alright, bronzer. Obviously I'm not going to use every shade in here. This is a bronzing and highlighting palette from Revolution. It's called Glow Up, and I use this shade in the corner here. I'm not even really caring how I apply this right now. I'm just sort of slapping it on in sort of no real rhyme or reason. I'm not even using a mirror. That's it for this product. This is an everyday product again. I also have this highlighter palette from Revolution. This is called Sweet Cheeks, and there is actually the same shade down here, just in case you're interested. What else have I got? I've got this Fresh and Flawless face palette from Australis, and it's got some highlighters and some bronzy shades and stuff, so I'm just going to contour with this shade down here, and then I'm going to grab a big brush and bronze with a little bit of this one. Just going to pop it everywhere. I'll probably come back to this because it's got some highlighty shades. These, I don't think I ever worked out what they were because they look like powders, right? But they're glittery, but they're not glittery enough to be highlighters. So, I don't know. I've got a She Glam bronzer. This is their Sunside bronzer in the shade Dawn Glow. There's that one. Oh my god, my nose. Too much powder in the air at the moment. I've got the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade Medium Cool 200. This one's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm going to be more bronze than contoured today. I have the Sports Girl Luminous Bronzing Powder in the shade Bronze Me. Again, it's got a little bit of a shine to it. I look like a mess, but I don't really mind. And this probably should go in the bin because I don't use it anymore. It probably should go in the bin. This is going in the bin, but it is an incredible product. I've just had it for far too long and I don't reach for it anymore. This is the L'Oreal Wild Blondes Glow in La Terra. Such a good bronzer. It looks really orange in there, but it's not in person. But I never use it anymore. It's got to go. It's way too old now. And I think that's it for Bronzy Bronze. Yeah, so let's do blush, and I'm gonna stuff myself up even more here. This is the Revolution blush quad in the shade Cheeky, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of everything on. This is a everyday product as well. I usually use this one, sometimes a little bit of this one, depending on how I feel. Right, I've got the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 15. I have this little one. This is the Beauty... Oh, that's right. That's from that advent calendar from Cosmetic Capital. It says it's a highlighting power, but it's a matte blush. I have another quad. This is an e.l.f. quad, which, again, how long have I had this? Oh, I've had this for a long time. This was probably the first blush product I ever bought. I think this should go in the bin. But anyway, this is the e.l.f. powder blush palette in the shade Light. They are really nice blushes. They're all... Oh no, the top two... They're actually blushes, believe it or not. And they're matte, and the two bottom two are shimmery. But this needs to go in the bin. I have a NYX blush in the shade Pinched. Right, and lastly, I believe, there's another blush quad. This is by Revolution again. This is their blush quad. Doesn't have a fancy name. And again, they're all matte colours, so let's pop some on. This dark colour, I mean, it almost looks red, this one. It's kind of scary. They're so pigmented as well. What am I up to? Highlighter. So I've already got the creamy one on. This is my everyday highlighter at the moment. This is the Illuminating Cheek Powder in the shade Enlighten Me by Sports Girl. And I don't fuss around. I just get a bit of everything and just whack it on. I look ridiculous. Oh my god. I have a little Revolution one. This is in the shade Condition. This used to be my everyday one. And I would easily go back to this because it is a really nice highlighter. Ooh. I'm not going to put too much on these sort of spots. Right, I have the... I don't even know what it is. Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. This one is really... Oh god, I stabbed it. This one is a really nice highlighter as well. It's just a smidgen too dark for me. But because I've got so much freaking foundation on my face today, I think I can make it work. And lastly, another little Revolution one. This is in the shade Dare to Divulge. I still don't feel like you can see it. Oh no, you can see it front on. I reckon you can just there. Alright, I think that's everything in this category. Let me get my stuff together and I'll be back. Okay, next we have eye stuff. Like eyeliner, eyebrows, eyelashes, stuff like that. I do have some false lashes, but I don't have any glue, so I can't use them. I have the Revolution Game of Thrones ones, and I have the... Oh, I have magnetic ones, but I've never gotten them to work. I might try and do that. And I have some applicators. Hello, Pepper. Would you like to say hello? Come on. Come and say hi. Don't lick me, please. Okay, I think I'm going to start with eyeliner first. So I have this one. This is by Maybelline. It is their Lasting Drama Lightener in the shade Matte Light White. And this is an almost everyday product, like it's my going out product. And I just put some in my waterline. God, that looks weird. This is also an everyday product. This is the, who's it by? Miss Sporty Pump Up Booster Kohl Kajal Creamy Soft Kohl Eyeliner in the shade 003 Luminous Beige. So I'm going to put that in my waterline as well. That's really weird. I can see it even more than usual. Oh my god. Right. More crayon-y eyeliner things. I'm probably not going to put all of them on. Which ones haven't I used? I haven't used this one. I think this is a liquid one. Yeah, so this is a Australis She's Precise liquid eyeliner in the shade Black Brown. Haven't used it, so I'm not going to use it. I think I've used everything else. Yeah. So I've got a black one. This is the shade BK1. I haven't even told you what it is yet. Maybelline Master Liner eyeliner in the shade BK1. I'm just going to try and run that in my upper waterline. I've got a heap of these pencil-y ones. I've got the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Crayon in the shade Copper Clutch. Hello, Pepper. My eyes are still wanting to water. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with this. Should I just swatch it or... My eyes look red. Oh my god. I'm just going to swatch it. There we go. Copper Clutch. And then I've got these 3 L'Oreal Liner Signature. I've got one in the shade Blue Jersey. How do I feel like I'm not in center anymore? Why isn't that? I have used all of these, and they're really nice products. I don't have anywhere else to put them. I should have put the white ones on last. I have another one in the shade 08 Taupe Grey Tweed, which is basically black. It's this one. And the last one, which I don't even know if I have used actually. This is in the shade Violet Wool. Have I used this? No, it looks like I have used it. It's like purple. It's lovely. Okay, I'm gonna save eyeliner till I've done my eyeshadow. There we go, got the word. Let me get it all out first. Brows. First of all, I'm going to take this because it has a little brush on it and I have no idea where my spoolie is, and I'm just going to quickly brush my brows up a bit. I've got, let's set first. This is a little Revolution Clear Setting Brow Gel. I'm going to set them down first because I can. I mean, it's an alright brow gel. It does the job. Right, I think I'm going to start with pencil products because I find them the most difficult to use. Or should I do liquid ones first? I might do liquid first. I've got these 2 by MCO Beauty. I believe they're both in the shade Blonde. Don't ask me why I've got 2. I might put that back in my everyday use. Right. Anything else liquid? Yes, this is the L'Oreal Micro Catalog Brow Artist in the shade 103 Dark Blonde, and it's one of the ones, let's see if it'll focus. It's got like spikes on it. It's weird. It does the job, it's just a bit light for me. Oh, I have another one of those, I think. This is in the shade 101 Blonde. Is it the same? Yeah, it is the same sort of applicator. Let's put some of that on. Can't even see it, but it's on. Right, and I think the last liquidy one I've got is this one. This is by She Glam, and this is their Feather Better Liquid Eyeshadow Pencil. It's not a pencil, but I'll put it on. I can't even remember what the shade is. Actually, I quite like that product. Stay. Right, pencil products. I've got 2 from Revolution. I think they're even in the same shade. Medium brown. And hopefully it doesn't look too stupid like it does now by the time I'm finished. I have this one that I sneakily used before. This is by Australis, and it's their brow pencil in light brown. What have I done? How have I done this? My brows. All right, lastly for the pencils, we have this one. It's by Maybelline, and it is the Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in the shade Blonde, and it's got a spoolie on one end and a crayon on the other. I've got 2 of these, oh my god, Lumina Beyond the Brow Gel. One I haven't used, and this one I have used, so it's not like it's going to help, but... Right, and lastly for brows, I have this by Revolution. It's their like clear brow wax. So I'm going to grab my spoolie that I found and pop some of that on and run my spoolie through it. How are they so big? Right, of course we got mascara and lashes and stuff left to go, but again, I'm going to save that till after I've done my eyeshadow. So, bear with me and I'll be back in a second. After all that, I forgot one of my products. This is my everyday brow product. This is the Maybelline Eyebrow Pro Master Brow Pro palette in the shade Deep Brown. I made a bit of a mess of it actually. And that's what it looks like, but I'm not going back to it now. Okay, so before I move on to my eyeshadow palettes, I've got some individual like cream and liquid eyeshadows to show you, but I have 3 of these little individual ones. I've got 2 by L'Oreal. This one is in the shade Superior, and it's like a shimmery bronze colour. And then I've got this one in the shade Perseverance, which is in the shade Black. And I have this one, which is by Miss Sporty. This is their Make Up Your World matte eyeshadow in the shade Sentimental. There we go. Not going to use those. And then I have a crayon one by Australis. This is their Velvet Eyeshadow Crayon in the shade Wisteria. And it is this lovely shimmery gold colour. And then I've got 3 Liquid Revolution ones. These, I don't even think they have shades. Okay, this one's in the shade Opalence, and then the other 2 don't have shade names, but again, a pinky shimmery and a white shimmery one. Oh god, making a racket. And then I've got 2 gold ones. This one is by NYX. This is their Glitter Goals liquid eyeshadow in the shade Polished Up. It's just a gold colour. And then this one is by Essence. It's their Metal Shock eyeshadow in the shade Solar Explosion. Right, let's move on to eyeshadow palettes. So I thought I had 2 eye primers, but apparently I don't. So I've got this one by Revolution. It doesn't have a fancy name or anything, but we're just going to prime my eyelids. Okay, eyelids are primed. How am I going to do this? Obviously, I'm not going to use every single shade, but I am going to try and use every single palette. But have I used this? I haven't used this one. This is by Revolution. It doesn't look like I've used it. This is in the shade, well, this is the Reloaded Pink Prosecco palette. I'm not going to use it because I haven't used it before. And I've got this little trio by Mud. This is in the shade 004 Urban Basics. And they're all just little shimmers. I don't think I've used this. I might have swatched one of them, but not used it. What else haven't I used? I haven't used this little glitter palette by MCO Beauty. This is their glitter palette. I haven't used that. Haven't used this one either by MCO Beauty. This is their Trend Collection eyeshadow palette. Pretty cool. Right, for palettes I actually have used, I'm going to start. Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't used this one either, actually. This is a little Wet n Wild palette. It's called Nude Awakening. Haven't used that either. Let me just grab all of them out. Let's go by brand. So let's do Revolution first. So I've got 2 of these little mini Game of Thrones palettes. Probably should go in the bin, but I'm never throwing these out. Okay, so for, which one's got the lighter shades? So for a base colour, I'm going to go in with this shade up here. It is in the shade Kraken. Oh, this is from the House Stark palette. These 2 are like my everyday sort of eyeshadows. I keep looking at the blush and I hate it. Just a little bit of a base shade. You can't really see it, but that's okay. Next, I'm going into the Lannister palette and I'm going to use this shade up here, which is called Stormborn. Just as like a base / transition colour. I'm not really too sure. There we go. What else have I got in here by Revolution? I've got these 2 palettes by I Heart Revolution. This is their Gingerbread Bread palette. Obviously, I'm going for a bronzy look today. And I'm going to dip in with this colour here as my transition shade, as my actual transition shade. It is in the shade Extra Ginger. And then we've got the Pumpkin Pie palette. This is what it looks like. I'm going to grab, I'm going to grab a bit of Puree, which is this shade here, and I'm going to put that underneath my lower lash line. Done. Okay, that's it for Revolution. Let's go Maybelline. I've got a couple from Maybelline. I've got the Lemonade Craze palette. I can never open this damn thing. When I got this, I can't even remember where I got it from. It was already broken. Convenient, I suppose, but yeah. Anyway, Put it upside down. I'm going to grab this shade up in the corner here. It's called Old Fashioned, and just use that in to do my crease. Right, also from Maybelline, I have this one. This is their Burgundy Bar eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to keep deepening my crease with this bottom shade here. Blah, can't talk. I'm going to use this palette next. This is the Australis Barbie eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to grab probably... I think I'm going to grab this shade up here to actually like have as a eyelid transition color base. There we go. I look ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, next I'm going to use this big old thing. This is the DB Cosmetics Smoky Glam eyeshadow palette. And it looks a bit like this. And I'm going to... I think it's time for a shimmer. I might just use my finger. I think I'm going to go in this shade down here. It's called Ember. It's a nice gold colour. And I'm just going to stick that on my lid. This, I'm not going to be using this. This needs to go in the bin. But it is the Rimmel London Magnifies Reloaded Edition eyeshadow palette. And I've had it for... I think I had this before I started my YouTube channel, so I think that can go in the bin. Now, I think I've stuffed up here. This is the Sports Girl Electric Feel eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay, I'm just going to grab a bit of the shade Techno here and use it in my inner corner. There we go. Hello, Pepper. Right, I have this palette here. This is the She Glam Gifted Gemini palette. Oh god, throwing my brushes around. I'm just going to grab a bit of the shade Mind Reader down here and pop that on my lower lash line. Lastly, I have this little palette. This is by Australis, and this is the All That Glitters palette in the shade Sparkle Pop. And I'm just going to grab a bit of this shade here and pop it on my lid. I don't know. Admittedly, this little eyeshadow gel thing, it's not the best quality, but I mean, it is still a nice product, and it works well enough. Right, eyeliner. We get to see how great I am at doing liquid liner. I'll put that there for a minute. I've got these two liquid liners from MCO Beauty, and they are different. I have a feeling this one is a pen. It's a pencil liner, so let me just... Okay, I can fix it. So it is just a little brown pencil liner. I didn't realise that at the time. And this is a liquid liner with the black one. I'm not good at liquid liner at all. I just need to practice, but I have hooded eyes. It is extremely hard to do. So I'm just going to be really, really careful and just do the tiniest little flick. That'll do for that one. Right, I also have a Mode liquid liner. Have I used this? I don't think I have. No, I haven't used this before, so I'm just going to hold on to it. It's in the shade black, by the way. And then I have this one, which I think I've used. This is the L'Oreal Matte Signature Eyeliner in the shade Fuchsia. And it's pink. I forgot how short the little thing was. I'm just going to run this on the top. Right here. Cool. And lastly, another one of those, but this is in the shade Snow. Snow. Don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it is proper white. Okay, mascara. think I've used all of these. This one is by MCO Beauty. This is their Blue Lash Volumizing Mascara in the shade, well, blue. It's literally blue, but it's pretty much dried out. That's okay. I'm just going to put a bit of this on first so that I can cover it up. Right, I've got two OXX Cosmetics ones. I think they're both black. Let's try this one first. Oh, I think this one can go in the bin. Oh. It's all like congealed. Yeah, okay, so this one can go in the bin. Ew. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, that's all dried out. Yeah, it's pretty much dried out. And it's all gross and... That's going in the bin. This one I don't even know. This is the Revolution Game of Thrones mascara, and it's always been too like gloopy and runny, like it just goes freaking everywhere. And I've been waiting to see if it will dry out a little bit so that it's a bit easier to apply, and it doesn't look like it's done that, but I'm going to put some on anyway. Again, black. Oh, I should have done this one next. I'll put this on my bottom lashes. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara in the shade Sandalwood Wonder. It's like a brownie sort of colour. It's really nice. I was using this in my everyday makeup. I think I might put it back in there because it's actually a really nice mascara and I like using it for work. I have this one by Collection. This is the Fast Stroke Defining Lash Mascara in the shade Brown Black, but I tell you, it's basically black, and it's got the best brush on it ever, and I almost stabbed myself in the eye with it. My eyelashes are starting to feel really heavy. And lastly, in my everyday makeup thing, this is the Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara in the shade Black. Now, do I try and put these lashes on? Nah. You know they're there. You know about them. It's fine. Right, let me get my stuff together and I'll be back. Do you guys remember in one of my previous videos fairly recently, I did a full face of makeup using this from OXX Cosmetics. This now has all my lipsticks in it because it's just easier. But I also discovered, let me hold it up. So drawers, right? I just discovered this. How cool is that? Totally worth the money. Anyway, lipsticks. I have a lot of lipsticks. I'm going to start with lip liners because I don't have quite a lot, but I have a lot. Let's start with Revolution. I have these three shades. This is in the shade Vibing Pink Nude. This one is in the shade Bombshell Coral. Definitely use that. Okay, and last from Revolution, I have Baby, which I have used. I've got two from Australis. I only used one of them, I think. Okay, this one I haven't used, and it is in the shade Sugar. So I'm not going to be using that. Oh, I'll swatch it for you. Hang on. There we go. There's Sugar, just here. And then this one is in the shade Teddy. This one is by Essence. It's their soft contouring lip liner in the shade 10 Miss You Much. I use that. I don't think I've used that. Anyway, it is a... It's the worst love heart I've ever drawn. It's in this shade here. It's like a purpley colour. It's nice. I have this one by Mud that I don't know. I have used it. This is their lip defining pencil. Doesn't have a shade name or anything fancy, but put it on. It's like a pink nude shade. Right, I have this one by L'Oreal. This is their Colour Rich Anti-Feathering Lip Liner and Sharpener. Oops. This is in the shade Forever Rose. And I've definitely used this one before. And lastly, for lip liners, I have this one. This is by Maybelline. This is their Colour Sensational. Haven't we already had that? Shaping lip liner in the shade 160 Red Wine. Rich Wine? Red Wine. Rich Wine. Right, I think what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do this is I'm not doing reds, I'm not doing nudes, and I'm not doing pinks. I'm just going to do all of my random lip colours. So, okay, so I have this one. This is the Australis Girl Boss Demi Lip Cream in the shade Passion. That, oh no, that is the shade, so I'm not using it. This is a NYX, I can't even remember, Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade, oh god, Monte Carlo? Yeah, Monte Carlo, so it's a red, not going to use it. I have this one by Mode. This is their matte lip cream in the shade Sleeping Beauty, not going to use it. I have this one by, I don't even know, Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Last Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick in the shade Bad Girls Club. It's red. I'm not going to use it. I have this one by Revlon. This is their Hyper Matte Ultra HD Matte Lip Mousse in the shade Dusty Mauve. It's not a pink. It's not a red. It's not a nude. Let's put it on. And it's super matte from memory too. Yeah. And it smells like Neapolitan ice cream. I'm telling you, like the strawberry. Oh, that's exactly what it smells like. Makes me want to eat it. Super matte too. Okay, so I've got a bunch. Do we want to go through it all? I don't think we want to go through it all. I'll just sort of go like that. I have a bunch of these Rimmel ones. Not going to use. The two of them, I am. That is like a solid brown colour. And this one is like a purpley sort of colour. I'll tell you, whatever goes on my lips, I'll tell you what the shade is. So this one is Vandal and this one is Be Free. Right, in this little drawer, I've got a heap of Revolution ones. Some Maybelline. Is this? I'm going to use this one. It is in the shade Caramel Nude. It's by Revolution. They're all matte. I do like that colour though. This is like a purpley colour, again by Revolution. This is in the shade Mauve Berry. I'm not going to show you everything in here, there's just too much. And then I've got this one by Maybelline. It's their Super Stay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in the shade Fighter. That's pretty much it for lipstick stuff. Whether it be normal lipstick or liquid lipstick. Get back in there. Alright, I've got some lip gloss. I've got this one. This is a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade... Oh, hang on. I haven't even used that. Alright, well, that can go back in there. This one I've used. This one's by Mud, and it's their... Well, there's a liquid lipstick, and then there's a lip gloss on this side. And... Oh, yeah, I have used it. Okay. It's just a clear gloss. This one's already destroyed, so I don't care about destroying it more. And then I've got this W7 clear one that I may as well pop on as well, because the applicator's already destroyed, so... And then I've got a couple that I haven't used before. And that's it. Well, that's it for lipsticks anyway. Lastly is setting spray. Ugh, my lips. Right, my usual everyday one is this one. This is the Maybelline Glass Spray. Let's do this one next. This is by L'Oreal. This is the Shake and Glow Setting Spray. Let's do this one next. I've got the Australis Strawberry Makeup Finishing Spritz from the Barbie collection. It does smell like strawberries. And lastly, I have a little OXX Cosmetics setting spray. And that is the conclusion of the video. If you want me to go through all of my lipsticks properly, please let me know and I will do that. It was just, this video is getting far too long now and it was going to be a bit boring in the end, so we've ended up looking like this. I can see all my little hairs sticking up on my face. I feel disgusting. I cannot wait to get this off my face. But I thought I'd just do a little bit of a different video, you know, other than a normal makeup collection. I thought I'd stick it all on my face. Well, you know, most of it. I've completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, anyway, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thank you so much if you already have. You know, love hearts and stuff. Please excuse my nails, they're gross. Please excuse the swatches, whatever. Please excuse the hair, I'll fix it later. Tune in for the next video. I don't even know what it's going to be. I don't even know when it's going to be. So yeah, enjoy. Thanks guys, see ya.